Today we are making chicken stew. Let's get started. I've got big onions, 4 of them. It doesn't matter which one you use, red or yellow, or you can also mix whatever you have, just use that. I'm going to cut these and chop them in my food processor. Hello there, welcome back to my cooking channel. My name is Evelyn. If today is your first time here, you are warmly welcome. If you haven't done that already, please hit that red subscribe button below your video and be part of this family. I upload video every week, so if you want to see more videos, then go ahead and subscribe and also share the videos, okay? Don't forget to leave a comment and a thumbs up. So after blending, this is what I got. If you want yours to be chunky, go ahead and do that. I want mine to be a little bit smoother, so that's what I did. Now I've got my oil in the pan. It's hot and I'm adding my blended onions to this. I am going to fry this until most of the water has evaporated and also the color has changed to light brown. Now I am going to blend the rest of the vegetables. I got 1 red bell pepper. I also got garlic, some fresh tomatoes, 2 habanero peppers and ginger. Now if you're going to add some spices that are not blended already, you can also decide to add them to this and blend all of them together. Don't forget you've got your onions still on fire, so don't let it burn. For this too, my choice of protein is chicken. So after I finish cooking the chicken, I strain it, and the remainder of the stock, I'll be adding this to my tomatoes and I'll blend everything together. So this is what I've got after straining the stock from the chicken, and I'm adding it to the tomatoes. Please make sure you take the pieces of bones out before you add it to the tomatoes. Now I'm just stirring my onions and they are almost there. I'm just seasoning with salt. And look at that. It's brown a little bit and that's what we're looking for. So I'm just going to go ahead and add my blended vegetables. I'll rinse my food processor and add the water to the pot and give it a stir. This too will splatter, that's why I'm using a bigger pot. I'm using an 8-quart pot. If you have a bigger pot, please use that. I'll also season it with salt, just a little bit. Now I'm gonna cover this and let it fry for about 10 to 15 minutes, stirring occasionally. After 15 minutes, I'm adding tomato paste. I'm using 2 cans of 12 ounces tomato paste. So this is going to be the process. We'll just stir, cover, and come back and stir periodically so it doesn't burn at the bottom. So it's been 15 minutes after I added the tomato paste. Now I'm going to add some spices. And I'll leave everything in the description box, so please check it out. And the reason why you saw me adding salt to the onions and the blended vegetables is just because I just want to season every layer of my stew. So I'll just give this one a stir and continue with my spices. I am going to add some cardamom powder and a little dash of allspice. I also added my mixed spices at the beginning, and if you haven't watched the video already, I'll just leave a link in the description so you can watch it. Now I'm going to add 2 cups of the chicken stock. Yes, this is what I strained and added the remains to the vegetables. I will cover and stir periodically. Like I said earlier on, this is going to be the process until your stew is done. So give it a stir. And I'll also season it with a little bit of salt, half a teaspoon. The stew has been on fire for a little while now. Now I am going to add the secret ingredients, and these are shrimp and fish powder. If you have shrimp, just add 2 tablespoons. If you don't have, you can use 1 tablespoon of shrimp powder and a tablespoon of fish powder, just like I did. And this will take your stew to another level. Give it a quick stir, and you are going to cover this again and come back later. If you are still here, please don't forget to subscribe. Now I am going to add a little bit of bouillon. It's because I tasted it and I think it needed a little bit of adjustment. So do that to yours. If you want, you can use salt instead. And my returning subscribers, I didn't forget you. Thank you so much for sticking, and I want you to keep sharing like you do. And to my sweet niece Sarah Eva, thank you so much. Add the chicken and give it a quick stir. Now you are going to cover until the chicken is warm through. Just in case you were wondering, I used canola oil, but you can use any oil of your choice. And the oil was to help you fry your stew. So after you're done with your stew and you still have extra oil, you can scoop it out if you don't want and use it later on. And for a little bit of crunch and freshness, I am going to add these onion rings. Just give it a quick stir. Now I'll cover. At this point, your stew is ready. So if you don't want any onions in there, you are good to go. I'll cover this until it wilts a little bit and my stew is ready. Use this to eat your rice, your yam, and it's really nice. You can also use this one to make your jollof rice. So I'll see you next time. Thank you.